ENT Media. Please subscribe.
Check the mic and make sure.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. Guys, today's video we're going to see how Bozin reacts on his, let me say that is Bozin daughter and her boyfriend here, guys. So in this live video, Bozin really reacts here, guys. Like they have a little conversation. So guys, make sure you watch the video to the end and subscribe. Drop your opinion in the comment section also what you think about this video. So here he clarify everything here, and he goes live and he explained how everything goes. He has just explained how everything goes, and I hope you guys really find this video well. All right, I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day.
Go to the hotel. Mind you, like I said, the Wix thing just cashed out in the morning time. So if you get off the plane at 10, I couldn't go to the bank yet. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell her right then, I have this much on me, 600, and then we're going to go to the bank. By the time that we do our promos, by the time we get in mode to make all this money, I'm about to cash you all the way out. This is the move. So I go get my hair, or we drop her off to the hotel, everything smooth. She tell me, and this is more transparent because I don't sell weed. She want to get some, you know what I'm saying, something to get her right. Boom. All right, cool. This costs this much. You give this much. So say, for instance, now if I owe you something and this costs this much and you never put it in my hand, that means that it comes off the top basically in my head. So I handed her $450 in her hand basically just off the strength to say, this is, you know what I'm saying, just to get you over with till we get from the bank. Because we already know, like I said, the money just cashed out. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I just got you off the plane. Cool, no issue. We go to the hotel. I go get my braids done. You know what I'm saying? We about to do the promo. I pull back up to the hotel. She's sitting in there in the room. I'm like, what up, Ivy? What's the word? She like, what up, sicko boy? I just talked to her manager and let him know that none of the people locked in for the slots. So we were going to create an opportunity, and I was still going to pay for it. Basically, with that being said, the money is not the question. Just my city didn't tap in enough at that time to where we didn't have no comedians. We didn't have no food reviewers. We didn't have none of the people that was going to be putting us on the map, you know what I'm saying, or didn't line themselves up for the opportunity, which is all right. So I said, we're going to do this, and that. We're going to do the Twitch streaming. We're going to do a call to action. We're going to do live music reviews, and I'm going to just pay you that $500. She said, all right, cool. And this is where it got confusing. Very easy, simple situation. If I handed you that money, right, like I said, and it was $450 cash that I handed you, but it was $80 for what you said you wanted, I said, okay, Ivy, here's $450. That $80, I'm going to put that towards that. She said, okay. When I come back and I said I put that towards that, she like, nah, you only gave me $450. In my mind, I'm thinking, all right, well, if I gave you $450 and I just bought that for you, we'll just pay the rest of it. She didn't understand that when you do something for somebody up front or whatever that may look like, it comes off the top, because she didn't. Let's just say I go to Wendy's and your meal costs $20 and you didn't cash at me yet, and I got the 20 on me and you owed me 20. We don't owe each other no more. You know what I'm saying? So that got knocked off, and I think she thought I was playing with her money. Money's there. Money's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? She thought that over a small situation, because maybe from the South, or maybe they don't do math that fast, or I'm not sure what exactly it may be, but she didn't understand that I wasn't playing with her money. And I tried to explain it, and she flashed out. You were supposed to have my money when I got off the plane. Matter of fact, till we start Twitch streaming, get the at the hotel. I look at her manager. I look back at her. I'm like, what's going on right now? This sicko boy we talking about, the coolest, most chill, nonchalant. That ain't on nothing. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking at her like, hold on now. Like, the money's here. I just put it on the table. And mind you, my uncle, I just had like $2,700. Long story short, it was $190 short cash. She didn't even let me get the opportunity to talk about the money that was coming in the door or nothing. She just, oh, and this short right here, and flashed out, took it to the max level. Then she went as far as to tell me, matter of fact, get the at the Airbnb until we start Twitch streaming. You see what I'm saying? When she said that, I'm like, okay, get the Airbnb that we paid for until we start Twitch streaming. I stood my ground, is simply what I did, and I said, hold on, you tripping right now. I'm gonna stand right here till my uncle walk in this building like he was about to. When I say that, she pushed me, put her hands on me. You see what I'm saying? Now it's different. We done came down here, supplied y'all with car, ride. We paying y'all money. All you gotta do is just sit and judge our artists, blah, blah, blah. and you tweaking on me about a misunderstanding, basically. And like I said, it's not something that I escalated with her. She went so as far to get so mad to say, get out the spot right now. And nigga, when I did it, she pushed me. So long story short, we gave them something to protect themselves while they was there. Immediately, once I seen that was not going how it was supposed to go, I grabbed what they had, put that, you know what I'm saying, back in my pocket, and was like, oh, okay. You just put your hands, left out the building. Came back up the stairs like, hold on, nephew, what's going on? I'm like, they in there tripping right now, and I'm already past it, because if I would have put my hands on Ivy, or if I would have pushed Ivy, it would be a totally different story about a miscommunication that wasn't even something that was intentional, something that you may not have understood. This is not money problem. This is an ego problem at this point about you thinking that we're playing with you, and we not. Long story short, she didn't give me the chance to explain. And Junior Boy, which is the manager, he never said nothing. He stood there as she flashed out, popped her shit, pushed, did all this shit, and kept doing this. Kept looking down, shaking his head, and never said nothing. This is where the point escalated. We in there, we trying to hash it out. It's argument a bit because, mind y'all might say, why are you even arguing with a female? She just picked up the money and she got it in her pocket now. She basically said, "Sicko boy, stage Naptown, y'all need me. The only reason y'all gonna do good is because of me. I'm the best thing that ever happened to y'all." I'm sitting here like, whoa. So at this point, I say, get this bitch. That come out my mouth after past anger because, mind you, I'm not even a disrespectful person. I don't even call females bitches. You see what I'm saying? So I got to be mad. At this particular time, Junior Boy, her manager, after he didn't say nothing the entire time, grabbed my shirt. Now we standing here at a standstill, grabbing each other, looking at each other crazy. Now it done escalated past just talking. You see what I'm saying? To where it's no more of a point where this is even a miscommunication. She done pushed me. Junior Boy didn't grab me. And all we've done is communicated and talk this time. So what she done was escalated the situation and tried to treat me like somebody that I wasn't. Yet I think that it's a perspective that was maybe in her head that if the people around me done seen this happen to her, maybe Junior Boy, maybe that's why he was sitting there looking down and letting her pop it like that. Because if I'm the manager and I'm supposed to be handling the business, hold on, Ivy, hold on. Y'all getting into a disagreement right now. Hold on, I'm a man. I'm gonna stand up and say, back up, sicko boy. This is what's going on. Y'all did whoop whoop. Oh, this is the money that you thought, Ivy, that's what he was doing because we was going to have to cash out that to him anyways. So long story short, I'm in that, you know what I'm saying, at a disadvantage now because I'm looking like, all right, y'all got my money in y'all hand. This is, you know what I'm saying, sounding like it's getting to a point where y'all got that look in y'all eye. What am I supposed to do right now? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to put my hands on Boosie daughter. This is more or less of a situation where now I'm understanding that, all right, if I press that button or if I do something further than this, I'm getting myself into a bigger situation when this ain't even that to begin with. So now I take the defeat. I just pass the ball. I'm like, all right, by then, calling me Playboy. And the reason I'm bringing this into play because I want y'all to know something. Get on that phone, you feel me, and start acting like shit. Cool, like, oh, this is my little sister. I'm about to go ahead and get that. Hold on. Wow. I'm about to call you right back. This is cool. And like I said, contract cool. She's going to court, all that type of shit. She tells us, long story short, that she's not doing the showcase, not getting the money and all that type of shit. But after we came to the conclusion that it was not safe enough for, based on how it got, that we not, you know what I'm saying, an even suitable arrangement to do it with her there. So it wasn't like she just said she not doing it. But at the end of the day, she did come to the conclusion that it wasn't safe for her and she wasn't giving up that money to where it got too heated. And now she got taken away by Playboy, got an Uber, got in a safer position or whatever it may be it felt like to her, kept doing music videos, kept making money, and she's not coming to our showcase. So all that to say, that is the story and that's what happened. And I'm not on here to bash Ivy. This is how we move forward. When that all happens, you got to think about how that leaves me. I got all these people that, you know what I'm saying, pay their money for slots. I got people that wanted to come to the showcase just for Ivy. I got people, you know what I'm saying, that really more or less just wanted to come perform. Mind you, if we all in that position to where this has just happened to not just me and just us, I have to explain myself to y'all because more or less if y'all in this position where y'all pull up and now Boosie daughter not here, y'all don't know what happened, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't understand this, I don't want to have to explain this on my stage. So I'm going to do this one time and one time only. That's why I got on live. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me even to mention Playboy inserted himself by accepting that challenge by saying, I'm going to handle that. This is my little sister. Do. And then he called me back because once she get around him, he wasn't able to stand on that with her like he thought he was about to tell me, like, oh, that's little sis. She was popping it like that on me. I know Playboy couldn't get past what I was, you feel me, we wasn't getting that money. Either we was going to have to take it off her or he was gonna take it off her. So no offense, Playboy, don't think that we was threatening you, don't think that we were saying we gotta incorporate you, but when you tell somebody that you're gonna do stuff that you probably gonna put yourself in a way worse position by doing, that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Don't never, because I didn't make a threat to you. All I said was you incorporated yourself into a situation. When you incorporate yourself into something by accepting that, by saying, yeah, this is my little sis, I'm gonna do this, that's about to happen, and it don't happen, now you're in the mix. I didn't never just call Playboy and say, where have you at? Playboy called my phone, you know what I'm saying? So that's all that is with Playboy if he wanted to be in the comments. But other than that, no issue with nobody. The show goes on. This is all I wanted to say.
ENT Media. Please subscribe.